Wingo Talk.
Welcome back. Today's hot topic is the decline of bees. We have a lot of vocabulary today. First, in vain. So the little kid tries to go bowling but just fails, no matter what. Definition: without success, often even if you keep trying. Examples: we searched the town in vain for our missing dog. We never saw Spot again. Number 2, many residents protested in vain. The city ignored the protest and continued to build the new shopping mall. Insecticide, pesticide. These two are similar, so I put them together. First, we have insecticide, and then second, pesticide. Each are chemicals, and one, insecticide, is specifically for killing bugs or insects, right? Pesticide is to kill any kind of pest, and a pest could be a bug, an insect, or it could be, a plant or something else. So usually it's something small that's bothering something that people want to have in their garden or on their farm. So pesticide is kind of a bigger category, but as we know, the root CIDE, it's associated with killing, right? So suicide is when somebody kills themselves. Pesticide, you kill a pest. Example: 1. They spray insecticide to keep bugs away from the farm. Number 2. Organic farmers often don't use pesticides. Number 3. Lethal. Snake bites are lethal. Definition: able to cause death. Example 1. Some medicine can be lethal if you take too much. Number 2. Poisonous snake bites are lethal. Natural habitat. Definition: the natural and original environment that an animal lives in. Example: zoos try to make the cage similar to the animal's natural habitats. 2. The jungle is the tiger's natural habitat. Domesticated. Definition: made to be able to live or work with people, or trained. Examples: the domestication of pigs, cows, goats, and chickens helped make modern life possible. Number 2. Dogs were one of the first animals to be domesticated by humans. Produce. Definition: agricultural products, especially fruits and vegetables. Example: the produce at that store is expensive. A bag of apples is $12. Thrive. Definition: to grow, develop, or live very well. Examples: children thrive in safe, loving homes. Horses thrive in wide open spaces. Pollinate. Definition: to move pollen from one plant to another plant so it can grow and make seeds. Examples: insects, birds, and bats pollinate flowers and vegetables in gardens. Over the past few decades, bees have been dying off in greater numbers than ever before. If you're afraid of bees, this might seem like good news, but the increasingly high death rate of bees is actually a serious problem. For years, scientists have struggled in vain to determine exactly why bees are dying in such high numbers, but recently they've come to a series of conclusions. In the past couple of years, commercial farmers have used neonicotinoids, a type of insecticide, to prevent pests from destroying their crops. However, researchers have recently determined that this insecticide is highly lethal to bees, causing them to die in greater numbers. Although poisonous pesticides are a contributing factor to the death of bees, the more urgent issue is climate change. Scientists have been observing a declining bee population ever since the 1970s, many years before neonicotinoids became a widely used variety of pesticide in commercial agriculture. That means that neonicotinoids can't possibly be the only cause. This long-term decline in bee population can be explained by global warming. As the Earth slowly gets warmer, most animal and plant species in the United States and Europe start to live farther and farther north in order to maintain the cool temperatures that help them thrive. However, for some reason, bees are not migrating north, which means that their natural habitat is shrinking as average temperatures increase. If it gets too hot in North America and Europe for bees to live, consumers everywhere will start to see negative effects at the grocery store. Wild and domesticated bees are the main pollinators of important produce like apples, almonds, cherries, melons, and broccoli. If there aren't enough bees to pollinate these crops, farmers will be unable to produce enough fruits, vegetables, and nuts to satisfy the world's demands. Okay, today's chart is about areas with major usage of imidacloprid. That is an insecticide. So a lot of these have, wild names, but this is just one specific kind of insecticide. This one is the problem for bees. In the year 2000, 500,000 pounds were used. In the year 2014, about 2 million pounds were used. These are mostly used for crops like soybeans and vegetables and fruit. We can see the usage has gone up 4 times in the 14 years, right? I did check the data for some years after 2014, and they don't know as much info. However, it has gone down, okay? The usage of this insecticide has gone down. I think it might be because of the bees, right? We've been learning how important this issue is, so now they're using less of it, much less. However, we can see for a while here it was used a lot, right? The major farming area is right here in the middle. That's called the Midwest of the USA. That's where we have so much farming. It might also be the largest farming area in the world. That's where I'm from, and it is very flat, and the ground is very healthy. It's perfect for growing plants. So you can see that is the primary location to use this insecticide. All right, next we have discussion. That is online. You can find it at wingotalk.com. So, if you want to get your lesson, go to the website and find it, and then meet your group and talk about this. See you next time.